Hi, everyone. I'm your host for today's discussion on the incredible biblical story of Esther. In today's video, I'll be guiding you through a narrative that mixes drama, faith, bravery, and socio-political intrigue, painting a picture of a world where personal courage and trust in destiny change the course of history. I want to ensure that everyone, regardless of background, can appreciate this story's timeless lessons. By exploring Esther's journey, we're not only diving into a historical lesson, but also into themes that continue to resonate in our daily lives. I'll be taking you through the layers of this story, starting with an understanding of the broader historical context, reaching into the intricacies of the Persian Empire during King Ahasuerus' reign, and then focusing on the personal journey of Esther. Along the way, we'll also address how the narrative of Esther is not just a captivating tale, but also a source of inspiration, encouraging us to reflect on the values of loyalty, courage, and resilience. In this session, I'll help you break down the narrative into digestible parts, making sure that we cover every significant event and character transformation. I believe that when we look carefully at biblical stories, we can uncover deeper meanings that are relevant even in our modern world. So get ready to immerse yourself in one of the most inspiring biblical accounts. Throughout this video, you'll hear my personal reflections on key moments, and I'll invite you to consider how these historic events connect with our contemporary lives. Let's begin this journey into an ancient tale that continues to shine light on the power of trust and action in the face of adversity. Let us take this opportunity to reflect together and appreciate the layers of meaning woven into Esther's remarkable journey. Let's explore further. The biblical story of Esther unfolds against the backdrop of the vast Persian Empire under King Ahasuerus. It was a time when the empire spanned many nations, cultures, and religions, all governed by a central authority. The dynamics of power, politics, and social hierarchy set the stage for the main events that are narrated in this story. During this era, the Jewish people lived as a small community within a larger mosaic of diverse traditions and customs. Their presence in the empire, though noticeable, was often overshadowed by the dominant cultural influences of the time. Understanding this historical setting is key to appreciating the narrative. The Persian court was a center of opulence and grand ceremonies, where decisions were made that affected the lives of millions. It was in this environment that individual stories and fates intertwined with the grand design of history. The story of Esther is remarkable because it reveals how hidden acts of bravery and subtle maneuvers within the royal court could shift the tide of destiny for an entire people. The narrative is a testament to the enduring spirit of a community under pressure and the role destiny plays in such intricate settings. This context invites us to view the events not merely as distant historical episodes, but as reflections of the complexities of power, identity, and faith. The influence of cultural diversity, the tension between tradition and change, and the subtle interplay of personal ambition with divine providence are all elements that continue to captivate audiences. Esther's story begins in a dramatic turn of events when Queen Vashti falls from favor with King Ahasuerus. After her refusal to appear before the king at a banquet, Vashti is replaced, setting the stage for a royal beauty search that would change the fate of an entire people. In the midst of this search, Esther, a young Jewish woman of remarkable grace and inner strength, is brought into the royal court. Although her origin is kept secret, her beauty, intelligence, and kindness quickly capture the attention of those around her. The process of selecting a new queen was not merely about external beauty. It involved a series of challenges, tests, and personalized encounters that revealed the characters and values of those involved. Esther's quiet resilience and thoughtful demeanor stood out as she navigated the intricate protocols presented by life in the royal palace. Meanwhile, her cousin Mordecai, living as a respected member within the community, provided subtle guidance and wisdom that would later prove crucial. His consistent presence and moral fortitude underlined the importance of heritage and family in times of uncertainty. As the story unfolds, a sinister plot emerges through the character of Haman, the powerful king's advisor. Consumed by personal ambition and envy toward Mordecai, Haman orchestrates a plan to exterminate the Jewish people. This threat, shrouded in political intrigue and deep-seated prejudice, reaches a critical point when Haman's intentions become known. The narrative tension escalates as Esther grapples with the decision to speak up, knowing that approaching the king uninvited was against protocol and could cost her life. Faced with the ultimate dilemma, Esther resolves to risk everything for her people. In a bold and courageous act, she decides to reveal her Jewish identity to the king and plead for her community's survival. The ensuing confrontation between Esther, Mordecai, and Haman is fraught with high stakes, emotional intensity, and unexpected twists that reverse the tide of fate. Esther's willingness to challenge the established order in an intimate and personal manner becomes the catalyst for dramatic change. Through her decisive action, the decree of destruction is overturned and the people are saved. This narrative is one of transformation, where quiet determination and strategic courage triumph over corrupt ambition and looming tyranny. Every twist of this narrative is intricately designed, drawing a vivid picture of perseverance amidst chaos. The layers of personal sacrifice, hidden histories, and the interplay of destiny serve to remind us why these ancient stories continue to inspire. As you listen to this saga, consider how unforeseen challenges can become opportunities for transformative growth. With every detail unfolding, the plot not only captivates, but also invites us to explore the courage that defines our humanity. Esther emerges as the centerpiece of this narrative, embodying strength, vulnerability, and wisdom. Her journey is a testament to quiet bravery. She is unassuming yet resolute. Drawing upon her inner resourcefulness, she stands up to formidable challenges. When I reflect on Esther's character, I see someone who evolved from a timid girl into a fearless leader, whose actions remind me that real courage often comes in quiet forms. Mordecai, Esther's cousin, is portrayed as a pillar of support and moral clarity. With unwavering loyalty, he guides Esther not only through the palace's labyrinthine politics, but also through personal dilemmas. His steadfast principles and sincere commitment to his people illustrate the importance of familial bonds and community solidarity. I appreciate Mordecai's character because he represents the silent strength behind many great achievements, someone whose quiet determination often speaks louder than grand gestures. In stark contrast stands Haman, whose ambition and personal envy drive him down a dark path. His character reveals the perils of unchecked pride and the destructiveness of personal vendettas. Haman's manipulations and the cruelty of his schemes serve as cautionary examples of how power, when misused, can become a weapon against the innocent. I find Haman's character chilling, as it shows how a single individual can bring chaos when blinded by personal ambition and prejudice. King Ahasuerus, caught in the tides of events beyond his full understanding, appears as both a figure of authority and a manipulated pawn. His decisions, while central to the unfolding of the plot, also reflect a vulnerability to influence. The complexity of his character is a reminder that leadership involves both immense responsibility and, at times, personal frailty. Reflecting on the king, I see how historical narratives often present leaders whose intentions are mixed, challenging me to think critically about the impact of power on decision-making. Collectively, these characters demonstrate a rich interplay of virtues and flaws. Their interactions form the backbone of the story, highlighting themes of loyalty, honor, and the consequences of personal choices. I believe that by examining these profiles, we can draw lessons that transcend time, reminding us that authenticity, clear morals, and the courage to stand for what is right remain timeless. Each character, with their distinctive traits and decisions, enriches the narrative, offering us a mirror to reflect on our own lives and the values we hold dear. I value every lesson shared. At the heart of Esther's story lie enduring themes that speak to both ancient audiences and modern viewers alike. Courage, loyalty, providence, and redemption are woven intricately throughout the narrative, offering lessons that extend far beyond the historical context. The tale demonstrates how personal sacrifice and faith can overcome systemic challenges, urging us to find strength even in the midst of adversity. Observing Esther's decisive moment provides insight into the transformative power of taking risks for a greater cause. By confronting authority and defying societal expectations, she teaches us that sometimes change begins with a single courageous step. This message is particularly poignant today as individuals around the world face uncertainties and struggles that require similar acts of resolve. The story invites us to explore the impact of hidden virtues such as resilience and integrity, reminding us that the smallest acts of bravery can inspire profound change. Moreover, these themes are not confined to the pages of ancient texts. They resonate in our everyday lives, from community initiatives to personal battles. The narrative of Esther encourages us to reflect on our own paths, urging us to support one another and to foster environments where justice and compassion prevail. As we draw parallels with today's challenges, we see that the dialogue between past and present is rich with opportunities for growth and understanding. Ultimately, the story serves as a mirror, inviting us to re-examine our values. Embracing Esther's lessons, we learn that history is a dialogue about being courageous and humane. In closing, I hope this exploration of Esther's story has illuminated timeless lessons on courage and integrity. I invite